Harolyn of Geauxbear's Diecast workshop is the 12th participant in the Silva challenge. I'm trying things a little differently this time. In the past, I've gone through tubs and pulled things out and tried to figure out what to put in the box. And there's been a lot of bumbling and fumbling around. I don't know if you prefer that or not. So I'm trying this a little differently. I did do something like this when I did Jay's box, where I kind of hand-picked ahead of time what I wanted to send. And so I'm trying to do that sorting ahead of time from now on. Let me know what you think. So here's what I've picked out to send to Harolyn. I love the looks of this thing. This is a Matchbox Y4950 or something like that. Side tracker. This thing, I think you can do something with. The sides come down. There's shackles in here. I don't know if you can see that in the bed of this thing. But there's, yeah, there you go. There's shackles in there. So, yeah. Okay. You should be able to do something kind of interesting with that if you want. This weird thing. This is a Spectre Hot Wheels. This is kind of cool because it stretches out and shortens. And I've only broken it once when I've been playing with it. So, let's see. Here's obviously a jacked up Jeep Wagoneer that I stole the wheels off of. There's that. Let's see. Try and figure out. We'll figure this out as we go. Bucket truck, GMC. That's a Matchbox. Obviously the bucket's missing, but you could put a gun back there or something. And yeah, it's a little beat to hell. But what isn't? Matchbox. I think this is the ambulance. You can't read it. Mercedes-Benz ambulance. This poor thing's been through hell. Yeah. Enough said. Let's see. A plane. There has to be a plane of some kind, right? This is a Hot Wheels. That can't be right. Oh, police attack, I think. Lord knows what that says. But anyhow, it's a little beat to hell, but maybe you want to use that for something. 49 Merc, kind of. I think this is the hard nose design. It reminds me of the hard nose that I did earlier when I was doing a series of cars. And I do not like the look of this, the way they do those. Somewhat matching. This isn't a hard nose design. I don't know if this is a poor man's Ed Roth or what they're trying to pull off with that one. But get that stuff in there. Everybody needs an ugly pizza Corvette. And Lord knows, I hope you do something with this. I mean, even if you don't do it for this build, I think the body itself is, the body itself is plastic. The base is metal. This thing needs to be redone somehow. Just make it not as ugly as it currently is. It's terrible. Diora 2. Yep, Diora 2. That automatically has a sci-fi kind of look to it, just what they've done to it. Kind of going along with that theme. The Solar Eagle with the solar panel. I put one of these in a recent Silva challenge, and the panel turned out really cool. Don't know. Oh, 68 El Camino. That's kind of cool with the engine in the back. I had a 65 El Camino without an engine in the back. The Governor. That has a cool look to it. Notice how I'm trying to wedge things in there. 442? Yep, 442. Reminds me of a story from CB radio days that I'm not going to flash back on now. This is like a Jet Threat 4.0. Lord knows, they've redesigned that a variety of ways. a tiny little finders keepers casting. Yeah. Who knows? This thing, it's obviously off of a larger casting. I have no idea what to do with it. And so now it's your problem. As I was going through the castings, I did find two that I pulled out for myself to work on later. This old Matchbox Super GT's in pretty good shape. So, I always pull things out of these tubs as I'm going through them, and it's like, oh, I want to do that. This thing, it's a Hot Wheels. Lord knows what it's called. But this has a 60s bad sci-fi look to me. Even keeping these wheels. I mean, I think these wheels will work without changing them. I just see this in more of a grayish silver kind of color, maybe detail the interior a little bit. Obviously bring out the detail on the top. And this is a plastic piece that pops on. The rest of it is metal. I'm not sure why there's white plastic there, but I'll probably figure it out when I tear it apart. So those I set aside for me, which is always a fun part of doing these boxes. As far as parts I'm throwing in, I've already gone through some of those too. There's an engine. There's ugly yellow and blue wheels because, yeah, just cause. 3 pieces of pipe that do interconnect. These were printed from designs from Bill's workshop. Let's see. Some pellets. A ladder. This is a flexible little plastic. Lord knows how that will stick. Some ugly glass because, well, on a sci-fi build, ugly glass can work. A front ram that says boom, or rear bar that says boom. Either end of the vehicle, maybe at the back. Yeah, if you hit it, it goes boom. Guns, another engine, a little tool bag, something like that. Some 3D printed like metal panels, armor of some kind. Couple barrels because I love the barrels. I've enjoyed printing those. I haven't been 3D printing for a while because my printers are down right now, so I got to get that straightened out. Guns. More guns and a flamethrower, if I can get them out of here. Guns and a flamethrower. I don't know what this skull is, but it has horns. Stick it in there. Some tanks. And then wheels. And I realized one of my reasons for sorting some of this stuff out ahead of time is I realized I could have screwed people up earlier when I was throwing wheels in these, because I do have different sizes, and I very easily could have been putting like 1 of one size and 3 of another. So there are 2 different sets of wheels of matching sizes. So there you go. I hope you enjoy this package, Harolyn. Have fun with this. I know you're going to make something cool. I can't wait to see what it is. Everybody, stay safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this approach to doing the boxes, or if you want me to go back to just shoveling things out of tubs and sorting through tubs. This, to me personally, seems like a better approach, but I'd like to know what you think makes a better video. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.